How we have lost sight of having compassion and love for people because we so caught up into things that are not truthful. And we've been fed a bunch of lies. But when you see truth for what it is, when you know truth stands in spite of, you're going to stand on it.
Hey, I'm going back to my studio, one of my original studios on Eco Nation. And everything has been kicked to the side because I've been working. Really haven't did anything down here in the studio. This is one of my pathways that I have not used in quite a while. I want to have a conversation with you today. And my conversation is, oh man, it's not lasting. It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it. Oh man, I hate to give it up, but it's not gonna last too long. So is life. But my conversation with you today is, majority of truth will not be popular, but truth will stand the test of time. Truth will not be infectious, will not spread as fast as lies, but truth will stand the test of time. Truth will go through fire, oppression. It will go through pain, turmoil, but truth will flourish over the test of time. One thing about it, you will have truth that will walk through fire and everything around it will be consumed. But the core truth will last the test of time. And even though truth may not be accepted, it may even be ostracized, viewed as foreign, alien, but truth will reveal itself and it will have nothing to say at all. Because it's funny about truth. In life, we go through a lot of different things, right? We get distracted by things, we see things, we want things, we achieve goals, and we feel good about them, then we look for more. But one of the things about truth will reveal itself in its own time, and we don't have no control when it does that. And one thing I want you to do is stand on truth. Because things will crumble, things will fall apart, things will dissolve around you, and all that's left at the end of time is truth. There's a lot of things in life that will not allow you to do as others do, that don't live in truth. There's a lot of things, and even speed, time and speed will seem so fast when those that don't live in truth. But one thing about it, those that live in truth, speed won't matter. Time won't matter. And when you live in truth, peace will find its way to you. It will seek you out. Truth and peace go hand in hand. Because in spite of all the things that crumble and melt around you, truth will last. And truth will reveal itself. Sometimes truth will outlive us. And there's nothing we can do about it. But let us find peace and truth rather than understanding. Let us find peace and truth
over understanding, because sometimes we don't understand. God says, your ways are not my ways. That means man ways ain't God ways. So trying to understand that thing, we may never understand those things, but truth will stand. And at the end of the day, those that have a foundation will stand. Those that don't have a good, solid foundation will fall. And when they fall, it may feel pretty good if you live to see it. But do not entertain that feeling, because it will lead to revenge. And when you lead to revenge, it will get you distracted and get you away from the truth. So regardless, in this world, really, it ain't about us. I could buy houses, I could buy cars, I could buy equipment, I could buy tools. How we have lost sight of having compassion and love of people, because we so caught up into things that are not truthful. And we've been fed a bunch of lies. But when you see truth for what it is, when you know truth stands in spite of, you're going to stand on it. It's so much like steam in our lives. And what I mean by steam, it's almost like you boil a pot. And those things that we work for is the steam. But truth will stand past the steam, past the boiling pot, past the fire. Truth is the element of what creates fire, what creates heat. Truth is the foundation of the principles and the foundation of life. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on in your life, let truth stand. Stand on truth. It ain't popular. It ain't cool. A lot of times, it's not what people want to hear. But let truth stand in your life and watch. It does not mean you won't go through the fire. Does not mean you won't go through tests. Does not mean that life will be easy. But at the end of the day, it's all about survival. And it's all about giving to what matters to God. And what matters to God is people. When you stand on it, you're going to go through the fire. You're going to get tested. You're going to get tried. And you're going to get silenced. But does that really matter? If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 1,000 people, because do you not know that it only takes a few to make a difference in life? It only takes a few. It's not about quantity, but it's about quality. It's about truth. How do you determine quality and value? You establish that based on truth. Being tested, being questioned, and leaving evidence that it was created from the beginning of time. There's so many different things in life that's going on right now. And I know every generation experiences it. And each generation feel like their experience is more heightened than others. And some people may yield to another generation. But right now, when you don't know whether to go left, right, straight, maybe circle back around, or go high or go low, search for truth in your life. Search for truth in your life, because that's where you need to stand. And when you stand on truth and the principles of God, then you will find your confidence to move forward, and you will find your faith to fight against the principalities of things unknown. So y'all be well, y'all be blessed, and don't forget to keep on growing. Grow.